we are back. Bit of technical difficulty there for a moment because, yeah, this game is janky as hell.
You need to become a big daddy before you are able to draw out the little ones.
Thanks, Tenenbaum, and my subtitles are gone. Thank you. Double thank you. Okay, so that's the way forward, actually? No, is that the way back? Okay, this is the way back. There is something back behind here, as is my understanding. That I missed a weapon station earlier, and I don't really need those as such at this point, but I do want to show something off with one of the weapon upgrades because it's pretty hilarious. It is, frankly, one of my favorite things in this entire game, which is pretty impressive because there's a lot of stuff in this game that could qualify as my favorite in any regard whatsoever. Unfortunately, there's also the thing where there's a lot of stuff where I don't remember, so I kind of sound like a bit of a liar sometimes. Alright, so we start back here, and my understanding is that it is in this first part of the level. Like, right as you get off the bathysphere, I had to pop up a guide for this, so I hope it's correct. If it's not, I will be very, very sad. Also, yes, I am starting the stream a little bit later than usual, but I've been kind of a wreck today. Just, like, completely barely awake. Also, I think it was not friendly, it was unconscious. Oh, no, that one. That one's, yeah. Whatever. Can't get me now. Alright, so that's a gene bank. Okay, I'm going to be stuck guessing that I misread the guide, or the guide with, oh, it's right here. Okay. So, we've got a weapon upgrade station. You can see we've still got a couple upgrades to get. We don't really need any of these because we're not going to use these weapons, but I do want to get the increased size for the pistol clip because I love this. It is so dumb. You just add on this weird belt-driven thing and you just snap the whole thing off all at once. It's really, really strange. But I guess, what else are you going to use to shoot the 30 to 50 feral splicers that are trying to invade your bathysphere within 3 to 5 minutes? Am I right? Haha, that joke is going to be really old by the time I get this up on YouTube. Then again, I'm pretty sure all jokes are old as soon as they hit YouTube. That's kind of YouTube's purpose, is it not? To be a repository for jokes that are immediately aged as soon as they're told. So this area is, well, all about first of all getting our tanned by really powerful enemies, but also exploring around for pieces of a big daddy in order to become one. Monster. And we will deal with every fight in the exact same way as usual. Just
via these boots here. There should be in fail-safe armored escorts. No matter. Take them.
Alright, so we get a damage research bonus. That is nice. Also, our loud stomping does not preclude our ability to use Wrench Lurker for some reason. Which, if you ask me, that's like one of the funniest things in this game. And we've seen some pretty hilarious shit so far. I thought I saw a keypad there, which... Oh! Oh, that's somebody else getting shot at, yeah? It's gotta be somebody else getting shot at, right? And, yeah, I think I may have chosen a bad time to stream, by the way, because I did see in, like, all the Discord servers that I'm in, everybody else is saying that they're going to start streaming pretty soon. As in, like, later today, not You know, for a guy who assumes a lot, and I do mean a lot, of secret identities, you'd think he would know something about being able to cobble a life together from nothing. But apparently, here we are. Frank Fontaine is just going to sit here and taunt us in the stupidest ways possible. And I am probably going to start croaking at various points. Not dying in-game or in real life or anything like that. I mean, actually, like, my voice going, because I am not hydrating properly right now, which I know is, like, cardinal sin number 1 if you're on the internet. But also because, my god, this man annoys me. I think I kind of made it a little clearer last time that, like, the latter part of this game does fall down a little bit. And this guy, this is, like, pretty much the reason why. Frank Fontaine is one of the worst villains in this game. Saying one of the worst villains ever is extremely, extremely incorrect, but I simply think that for this game, compared to what they can do, he is quite weak. Especially because Andrew Ryan was so good the entire time.
Fontaine is dead. Bad for Fontaine. Good for Sir John. Play hard to get for a bit. Then Mr. Ryan get hungry for me. Tenenbaum gone, Fontaine gone. Sir John only one who know all about little sister.
Here is where you'll be finding
Oh,
the
thanks.
voice
It's not like
who
I'm
have sound like
getting
one
all
of
of
those
it.
Big Daddy's repulsive creatures.
Oh! I think we can do. Move along, sir. Ha! Nice and easy. And we still got chunks floating around. Cool. Unfortunately, my upgrades to the crossbow did not give me that dart back. That's a damn shame. Oh well. Ah! Yikes, that's not what I want to be dealing with. Okay, I believe I was just run past entirely. Alright, don't start freaking out now, big guy. I don't need your shit. Oh. Gotcha. Okay, I didn't see where the camera was. Scrubs. It's a television show I haven't heard mention any theme. That joke's not very good. I'm gonna cut that off a little early. Thankfully, we have this stealth camouflage tonic still. That I forget the exact name of, adaptive camouflage or something. But it also means we don't have to actually care about this security alert. Sit here, wait for it. Do some squat thrusts, you know. Mash that Z key. Make a little bit of noise into the mic. And there we go. Ow. Oh, we gotta actually go through that, don't we?
Three things: free market, free will, and free man.
Oh, brother. I don't like where this is going. Alright. Pick us up another bit of buckshot. It's food. Generator override? Where you at? Where are you at? There you are at. Alright. Now we gotta book it over there. Can't just be. It's just for the safe, really? Man, I've been baited pretty hard, haven't I? Uh-oh. Ooh, that was tight. Alright. Grab the money and the fire bolts and get out of the water. Yeah, it appears that was just for a safe. Well, alright then. Okay, that's pretty silly, but it is what it is. Now let's get back to exploring, continuing to stomp and clomp around.
I'm ready for dream time, Mr. B.
It's it was tight. It was a timing thing. It was there were no clenched buttholes involved. I'm sorry, Alan. I don't know how to tell you this. But it's not as amazing a thing as you thought it was. Alright, let me back up here. Can I get a nice beat on the eye? I can, but it's not gonna do enough damage. Ooh, this is gonna be a really ugly fight. Oh god! Speaking of being tight, oh jeez. I don't think I can pick this up from here. Because it's cemented into the ground. Can I shoot it? Ouch. But yes, I can. Cool. I know, that was powerfully oh god, that's even worse. Can I please pick up the... No, I can't pick up the one that I set, but at least it won't set itself off. Okay. 8. Alright, so this fucker is not gonna rush me. This is gonna be a really, really, really ugly fight. Anyone who came here looking to see skill, you're gonna be seriously disappointed. This one, I forgot that this was a fight that existed. And as such, I forgot what a bastard it is. Yeah, the Rosies, because they're, you know, it's Rosie the Riveter, right? It fits in with the naming scheme of the age. The other way. Okay, yeah, there's still a Houdini Splicer running around too with the ice shit, so it's like freaking me out here. But one firebolt will clean her clock. And this security bot is disabled. Can I take pictures of this guy? I don't think I photographed the security robots too much. Dead, it's just disabled, come on. And I'll take out my chemical for optimize eugenics. We gotta get autoclaved in here. There we go. That's right. That's how you deal with it. Shut. Just keep calm and whip out that grenade launcher. Which sounds several times worse than it actually is.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, nice. We got our bolts back. Our wallet is full. Oh man, I have enough components to invent an item. Who would have thunk? I already kind of knew that.
You think turning yourself into one of those tin men is a two-way street? The crowd's holding auditions for the Frankenstein parade, and you're first in line.
Yeah, we get it, Fontaine. You're racist. Ooh, that's not nice. I guess I should warn about that medical horror.
Only to be finding the bodysuit and the pheromones from the other labs. What you wait for? Engraved invitation.
As I've got a lot of people who do not do well with medical horror stuff. And I can really understand that, because eesh. Eesh. I'll just buy out this auto hack. Or auto hack. Buy out the auto hack! Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. It's amazing how I seem to have forgotten how to speak English. But I will grab a couple of auto hacks now that I've mentioned them. Get those, and I feel I'm good for now, but I'm gonna grab some extra stuff too. Just to keep my stock up. We're gonna end up filling up on everything towards the end of the game. Whoa! That was unexpected. Oh god, who's still slapping me in the butt? That, I believe, is the first time I've ever used the phrase, oh god, who's still slapping me in the butt? Get the rest of that cash. Oh, why can't I take this Vitasaw? Come on. Won't be the last. Well, that certainly is a thing you can say, sir. I don't have a good response for that. I will say that I do like this part because, like, as you change into a Big Daddy, you start adopting a lot of, like, noises and other atmospheric stuff that is very reminiscent of them. Like, a lot of the time you make deeper noises when you take damage. You clomp around in these big, stupid metal boots.
Ryan sent over extra munitions. He must have suspected trouble. I will lock them up near the protector labs and set the code to 1921. I don't expect we'll ever be needing them.
1921 protector labs.
Big Daddy is ready. Nobody crossed the Big Daddy.
Let's get this on the road here. On the road to hell. Alright. There we go. Analysis. It's very uncomfortable that they're calling this place eugenic and everything and all that, but I guess it... Ow. It fits in considering the time period that this takes place in. This is... It absolutely would have been called that because eugenics... Well, eugenics in America have a very... I don't know. There's a very weird relationship with it over time that... Like, we've very much thought it was cool up through the 40s, because, of course, by the 40s we were participating in World War II, and That's kind of what the Nazis were doing, and it started to seem a little bit of a hard sell, to put it nicely. Ooh, weapon upgrade station. Ooh, piece of candy. And we get to make our pistol look even sillier now. And finally break off from that very heavy conversation. Oh, thanks for the 20 bits, and I see that it broke itself again. God damn you. Streamlabs! Suddenly this explains why Streamlabs OBS works so quote-unquote well. Oh, man. What a day in the sun. Massive units. Shout out to Plastic Ellen, by the way, for seriously, you've at least given $1 to me so far. That's pretty cool. I appreciate it.
I'll admit Fontaine showed some foresight when he built up the plasmid business, but the man really never understood sales. Hiding those little girls beneath a bushel. I'd just seen the preliminary design work on the new plasmid machines, and they're exactly what I wanted. Mark my words.
Won't stop coming. Thank you for your ad bits. Well, I assume mostly ad bits. I definitely do not say that with any sort of denigration, although I'm sure that if you asked a Twitch executive, they would disagree. But, I mean, they're just an executive. They don't do this. They ain't got time for that, obviously. And yeah, this place is a bit of a maze, so might take us a bit to get our way out of here. Back on the road to wherever it is we're going. I already said the road to hell, but I mean, that's a little bit from now, right? What if I check my map once in a while? That seems like a smart idea.
You know, you should be thanking me. I brought you here. I showed you who you are. Nobody never told you nothing but lies till I come along.
Yawn. Oh, thanks to the $6 game.
After Ryan picks this place, here is where they build their filthy golems, their Frankenstein. Find the pieces of the suit. Guide them.
Alright, well, bunch of disabled security bots in here. Induction, have I been in here already? I have not.
I'd turn tail if I were you, kid. Ain't nothing here for you but tears.
Whatever, Frank.
And so, all we need now is bodysuit.
And see, we've got this big lens thing going on. This is cool. I mean, I would rather have the full peripheral vision for gameplay purposes, but I do like this. It's very smart in terms of atmosphere and stuff. Immersion. Yeah, I could not think of the specific word, but that will do for the time being. Immersion. Oh, hey guy. You desperately want this game in VR. That is actually kind of an interesting idea. Especially because, like, I feel games where you get what are basically just straight up superpowers would be really fun in VR. Because then you get to be like, oh yeah, I can actually shoot lightning out of my actual hands, almost. How many Big Daddies do we have? Not as many.
This is where you find bodies.
Alright. So that guy is getting his ass kicked right now. Let's try doing something like this. Oh. That was a mistake. I forgot how those worked. And... Shit! I missed! Awesome! Doom. There we go. Alright. How goofy do I look with just a helmet and boots? That's a good question. I must look unbelievably silly right now. Oh. This guy needs to scram. And the kid's running off. The Big Daddy bodysuit gives you 25% resistance to all damage. Oh my god, I'm a little thrown off by this. I forgot this. Something tells you that you'll need it. Oh boy, I'm sure I will. I wish I'd known about this earlier.
Look at you. We will make Big Daddy out of you yet, I think. There is only one piece missing, the pheromones. Go to the Little Wonders educational facility.
Alright, so I gotta go take a shower and get stinky. Cool. Let's buy up the stuff that we want from here. I'm not even gonna hack because I don't need to. I have so much money. Where in goodness sakes is this? Alright, so this is where we enter 1, 9, 2, 1. Yeah, do you, like, speak in normal words, Frank? Just asking, you know. Asking for a friend, do you ever make sense? Our armor pierces are full. Alright, so these control units. They just burn stuff? Guess so. To any useful end? There is something to this that I do not understand. I think. Maybe this is just that storehouse and that's it. But that's really weird. Oh. We got a stealth nerd. Alright. And here's a very broken door. But I figured I should check the area anyway, just to be sure. Completing more of the map never hurt no one. And this way goes somewhere. I know, right? That's the most useful description anybody's ever given, isn't it? But very specifically, it goes somewhere that is not like straight to a healing station. So I want to go find a health station real quick and get topped off without having to spend more med kits. I'm a little bit cheap, what can I say? In hall is this? I think there's a health station in this area. There's also some real freakouts there as I stumble over those things. I mean, I guess I can just horribly murder this spider splicer. Init conversion. Yeah, I know. I need to go get stanky. Yeah, that little bit of that music cue. My brain associates that with Houdini Splicer, so I was like, oh, am I about to get attacked by one of them fuckers? Oh. That's why I don't taunt enemies before I shoot them anymore. It's because I missed a really easy shot like that.
Could I have made mistakes? One does not build cities if one is guided by doubt. But can one govern in absolute certainty? I know that my beliefs have elevated me just as I know that the things I have rejected would have destroyed me. But the city, it's collapsing before my... Have I become so convinced by my own beliefs that I have stopped seeing the truth? Perhaps. But Atlas is there, and he aims to destroy me and to destroy my city. To question is to surrender. I will not question.
Alright, so now I gotta... Here, how do I get back? Let me try checking the other side of the building, because I haven't done that apparently. That's weird. Hi guys. They're still all asleep. I love that there's just a room full of like a bunch of them just hanging out there, just being like, yeah, this is the place. Alright, did I have not been in here apparently. That's weird.
God damn it. The big daddy boots need to be shipped to here, not a damn library. What kind of idiot is Ryan hiring nowadays? This kind of bullshit never happened on the Fontaine.
Okay, Suchong, they're equally as bad, and also we saw you die at the beginning of the game, so womp womp. Was that explained? I'm pretty sure that at the beginning of the game, the guy that you see get murdered is supposed to be Dr. Suchong. But again, I might be talking on my ass a little bit there. So maybe I should not speak with such authority. And we got some turrets ready. There's a whole crap load of stuff back there, I'm guessing. At least in terms of stuff we can collect. Careful with this, because I know that I've zapped myself. I'm pretty sure I've zapped myself a couple of... Yeah, I definitely zapped myself there. Doing stuff with the trap bolts sometimes is really, really dangerous. Oh, it's back to reality. It's not exactly what I was meaning to say, but it's not necessarily wrong, is it? Oh.
I just want to talk to you.
I did say I would get lost, did I not?
There's nothing to say. Rapture's a mausoleum, a goddamn cemetery funhouse. And you and the crowd, it's just a matter of time till you realize.
I get that thing before I get got. Stomp, 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 clomp, 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 and... Where... Yeah, you're gonna see me consulting the map a little bit here because... Yeah, I... genuinely just do not remember how to get around in here. Oh yeah, I gave that one a thing already. Get a heal. Dodge around behind that. And here's where we pick up our last health upgrade. And let's get an Eve upgrade. By a plasmid slot, so now we have 6. I'm probably not going to use this 6th plasmid, so I'm just going to take Enrage. Oh, I gotta remember, place and slot button is down there, not...
Enrage your enemies. Laugh as your enemies fight each other.
That might actually come in handy later on, but I don't 100% know. And our last engineering tonic will be Prolific Inventor. Here we go. Little Wonders Educational Facility. That's where we're going. Go! Alright. Oh, I gotcha now, buddy! There we go, I can actually...
little ones winter into certain smells, pheromones. But this is not like putting on aftershave. You will need 3 industrial applications of this stuff, and then the little ones will be drawn to you like a bee to honey. You will have to gather 3 pheromones here, so that you smell disgusting. Just like a Big Daddy.
Oh man, we have got to get a lot of our stank on then, apparently. There's one.
I can only be glad I am nowhere near you and that awful stink. Why the little ones are drawn to the smell of those pheromones is beyond anything I can understand.
I think you just explained it to us, didn't you? That it was imprinted upon them? That's another sort of problem that I feel I have with the later parts of this game, is that it feels like some of the writing is very off.
You pushed me too far. When you're cold and stiff, I'm gonna go over to Mother Goose's house, and I'm gonna take it apart, piece by piece, and brat by brat. Consider it your legacy.
Get some more spray, and let's listen to this.
I know why it has to be children, but why just girls? This I cannot determine why, but I know it is so. Fontaine says, one less bathroom to build in the orphanage. It is amazing to watch the effect of Adam on their small bodies. Their own cells replaced by the new stems, the instant they are damaged. These children are practically invulnerable. It is a shame you could not do the same thing to an adult. There would be quite a market for a man you could not kill.
Yeah, Fontaine definitely talks a lot. Like, he talks more than Andrew Ryan did by a pretty wide margin. And it's like, dude, cool it. We get it, kind of. I think there was a dude in there with me. That's a little nasty. This seems like an ambush waiting to happen from just that slightly cracked door. Ooh, that's a scene. All right, here we go. This is the last Big Daddy fight of the game. Let's make this one good. Oh God, did I really? I think I blew up his. You know, that thing. Alright. Can you send me one last gift bag, Tenenbaum? Yes, she can.
How can I thank you? I send another little one with a token of our appreciation.
Thanks, Chief.
Welcome to the circus of value.
I'll grab a first aid kit. Bees. Oh god, my hands. Dude, my hands are full of holes. Yeah, I know. Am I really so cheap that I can't just use a health station without hacking it? Come on. Oh. Buddy. Oh god. My, my backup there is doing a little too good at this. Yeah, I know. I need to find one more gather a pheromone sample. That door's completely busted. Down. Whatever, kid. Come on. That guy's punching a little above his pay grade there. I mean, weight class.
Yes. Now this is a big savvy. Are you ready? Now go to the little sister vent by the proving grounds.
Alright, it's off to the proving ground.
I got Rapture now. I've got the Atom now. You think that pill suit's even half enough to put the scare in me?
I think you won't be saying that when I shove it up your ass, buddy. Also, my arrow is flipping the hell out. I gotta go back down to the beginning of the level. I was like, wait a second, that can't be right. Heal. And let us see what our final gift is. Not terribly useful, but I'll take 200 Atom, and I'll take a little bit of anti-personnel auto rounds. That's nice. So with this last little bump of cash here, let's just grab what we can. Get Human Inferno. Store that. Armored Shell, that's going to probably be pretty useful. So I'm actually going to dump Static Discharge 2. Because I believe that the next boss is like all in water and stuff. So that seems like a bad idea. Alarm Expert, just store that. Frozen Field 2. Again, just store it. Speedy Hacker 2. Machine Buster 2. And Machine Buster 1. I believe there's more stuff at earlier Gatherer's Gardens, but it's a little too late for that now. We are ready, I believe, to go end the game. But first, we gotta do an escort mission, because naturally.
You need to bring them out of hiding, and then they'll let you in the door. Go on, hit the vent with your wrench.
Alright, come on, kid. Let's roll.
On the bitter. It would mean very much to me if you will be gentle with the girls. Mein kleines Mädchen.
Alright. I'll let the kid walk in. I don't think it's necessarily necessary to use the bulkhead, but just to, you know, for effect, we're getting pretty close to the end of the game. This may be a sub 2-hour stream. I was kind of expecting Point Prometheus to be a lot longer.
The little ones will lead you to Fontaine,
Don't be a
but you
slow
must protect them.
Angels.
Yeah, this part might suck a lot. Because it's an escort mission and I'm bad.
It's been a long road. You don't even remember most of it. Put you on the shelf when you were just a sprout.
Alright, so there's a gene bank. We got a UN vent here. Babysitter Moon. I really am. Let's stock ourselves up on some stuff here. And what the hell? We'll buy these just to have them in here. Or in Gene Bank, and look at all this extra shit we don't need. Cool.
Hurry, Mr. B.
Good deal with the kid. Oop.
Time to go, Mr. B.
Time to start early, or is it? Oh, no, I think there's just some shit going on down there. Alright, now let me on through. And...
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angel dancing in the
I really wound you up with that wife and child. Oh, me poor Moira. I me wee baby Patrick.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Maybe one day I'll get me a real family. They play well with the suckers.
yeah, buddy. With the Zucker. Oh wait, no, that's something else.
Honey. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't win.
Yeah, so this is slow, methodical,
Hurry,
little area here.
angels are waiting for our kisses.
The kid's already taking some damage, which is kind of surprising. But we've got our first test subject over here. I assume that the kid just got, like, bonked with a hook or something at some point.
I can see the angels singing.
Look at them. Even though they are physically free of the needy gathering, the charm of mental conditioning still holds them to their terrible past. Or sins such as these.
I hear the camera, I just don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. I'll fix that problem.
Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Here they come. We get a lot of these rushing dudes, which is why I took the electric wave thing off, on the off chance that it can hurt the little sister, and also she's still. That's my bad for running off. Don't get too melee oriented, I guess. Jeez, really? Are you kidding me?
They are not longer infused with Adam. They are as vulnerable as any child.
Wow, that's like pretty nasty. Let's
You can call for another at the vent, but to lose even one is a sin.
That's well, at least we get to. God, I think I have Pack 2 Judge in here, so you can probably do that. First of all, I didn't know that you could revive one, but second of all, wow, that's a little intense in terms of the things they
No time to waste.
the range guys. Mostly the hook dudes. Yeah. I'm slightly irritated.
Mr. B. Angels.
Alright, reload. Yeah, don't freak out about the noises, it's just a big janky thing.
Time to go, Mr. B.
You're probably thinking, shouldn't I be setting up traps and stuff? Well, I don't remember if I can buy proximity mines at the shops that'll be at the end of this. Yeah, spoiler alert, we do get a little bit of time to shop before we fight the final boss, and this is the last thing before the final
Hurry,
boss.
Mr. B. Angel.
Here we are.
Hurry, Mr. B.
Also, shout out to this guy being completely freaking loaded. soaking a decent amount of... It soaked that pretty well. That's what I'm trying to say. Second, while I run back and grab that napalm. I know that's a bit of a mistake. I realize that. This is probably going to end up costing me the run. Oh, no, we're okay. Never mind.
Hurry, Mr.
I feel a little bit like I have to be fully stocked at all times. Quick hack. Is that going to cover us while we fight the,
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see
Okay, there. So we do get a little bit of cover here.
this one's ready to burst,
Draw the
Mr. B.
attention of this Splicer.
Will it ever? Thanks for the screams game. Nice alerting the horde there. Oh, it's a flamethrower turret. That is cool. I don't think we've seen one of those this game. Actually, in a technical sense, I suppose it isn't very cool because, you know. Yeah. Well, we got a proximity mine right there, so we can set out one of those and,
Oh, Mr. B.
my chair's making sense. Poking out a little bit. Oh, come on, turret, finish the job better. That's right, it was this guy's body that I had to loot to get the thing. That, and that.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels.
Here we are. Second one. Well, third one rather, I guess. We're moving on to the second section or something. Words. They don't like me very much. Ruh-roh. Are we gonna have to fight this doofus?
I'm ready for
Apparently not.
time, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B. I can see angels.
Oh, really? That's my bad for hitting the right button instead of my brain switched off for a second. I tend to like autopilot a lot of things very heavily.
Mr. B. No time to
Oh, can't go that way. There we go. All right, so we got a reset point here that I'm gonna slap because it makes me feel good, I guess. Well, good being a strong word here. It feels like the right thing to do.
time to go, Mr. B.
I kind of forgot, by the way, that you actually can like fail this and stuff. If only temporarily. Can we do a quick auto hack? Or not auto hack. Very much not an auto hack. Oh, Jesus, really? With this shit fuck pattern, are you kidding me? This game is incredibly rude sometimes, and it just brings out the worst in me a little bit. There we go. Now that security camera is going to be on our side, which is nice. Because again, can use as much help as we can get. Oh. That was a bit of a mistake. Oh. What am I stuck on? Oh, I'm stuck on the child. Okay.
Hurry, hurry.
That Splicer just ran off and ended up setting off the security in the process. Cool. I'm very happy for that, actually.
Hurry, Mr. B.
In a reasonably serious manner.
Dancing.
Oh, 2 proximity mines. Very nice.
Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to
Oh, get unstuck, please. That's a slight issue. Our escort mission's great. Hey, Lears. Alright, play us out. There we go. Heal. And an enemy set off the security box. Where's the kid? I saw the kid a moment ago. Oh. Oh, she started going the way I was going. That's kind of silly, but okay.
They have a single draw the attention of the Splicers.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angel.
It should be far enough away. Really sidestepped it. Damn it. I didn't put those in the middle of the in the middle of the hall. That's my bad. Turret's doing its work. Did he shoot the kids? Wow. Again, really busting out all the Plastic Allen memes. Not that I mind. I'm obviously not saying that
Hurry, Mr. B.
children are overrated. Good God, Koros. That's, I mean, to be fair, you're not entirely wrong. I'm not a fan of... Well,
Time to go, Mr. B.
I'll put it this way. If I had kids, I probably would be okay with them, but I would not be a fan of other people's kids. It's...
Hurry, Mr. B.
And that seems to be the general consensus of a lot of people that I know, is that, like, you spend a lot of time as a teenager like, man, I hate children, and, like, fair enough, they make a lot of noise, but
Mr. B.
it generally seems like most people do like a very select few children.
Hurry,
Oh, do I gotta fight this guy? Yes, I do. Ow. I feel it might be not very prudent to fight this guy with a wrench, even with as very, very meaty as our wrench buffs are. But there we go. At least I was expecting it.
Better for the girls to be with you. Better with you than alone. Alone in the crawling darkness.
Yeah, Koros, that's about what I figured, is, like your own kids well enough, but everybody else's kids, at least make sure they're washed or something.
hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angel dancing in the sky.
I'm waiting for that one last sucker punch to hit us. Also, nice turtle skeleton over there.
Hurry, Mr. B.
That might be plenty for the working scrubs and the pencil pushers, but I need more. More! I want a splice till my mama left the splice with!
We going this way? Child. Oh, no, she went up the middle. Let me through.
Fontaine is nearby. You are reaching close now.
Yeah, I told you, we're at the very end of the... We are, like, right at the end of the game. And the kiddo is not too far from here. I'm gonna make sure that... Oh, there's one more health upgrade to grab. Hell yeah!
Don't be a slow
We don't get a heal for that, though. Dang.
angels. Don't wait for slow pokes.
Alright, so what do we got left? Grab that, grab that. That's... Are there no proximity mines available? What about here? Well, we can stock up on these.
There. You must use the needle of the little sister to drain Fontaine of his Adam. It is the only way to defeat him.
Noted. Look at all this shit that we don't need. I may have went a little bit silly with that, but it is what it is. Let us fill ourselves up.
Pick up the needle.
Alright. And it's incendiary bolts. Grab the thing.
Fontaine waits above. There will be no going back from here. Make sure you are ready to face him before moving on.
Alright. Let's load up on our best shit. This guy. I mean, I almost like the way you think, but I don't believe I can actually telekinesis anything up to Fontaine's little pleasure dome here. Pleasure dome, that's a slightly terrifying phrase to use with that. Now, if I remember correctly, electric gel will fuck this guy's Christmas morning up pretty badly. Just absolutely give him the worst time of his life.
I remember when me and the crowd put you in that sub. You were no more than 2. You were my ace in the hole.
Oh, Jesus.
But you were also
Jesus.
the closest thing I ever had to a son. And that's why this hurts. Betrayal, kid. Life ain't strictly business.
Yeah, I know, it's a mental image that you don't want, is it? And get a load of this guy. Alright, so I think we just have to actually... We get a freebie to start with. He's got 4 phases where we steal Adam from him. And it actually goes straight into our inventory, which is pretty cool. Oh, where?
You got a shot at this? I'm barely getting started.
They call him Atlas in the tip file there. Thank you. Oh, he's in electric form, and we're still making him have a really bad time with this stuff. Alright, so what do you think is next? Fire? Press unbound to use first aid, thank you. Oh, nope, he's shooting gravity spears at us. And he's got dudes. He's got more backup. Alright, so it appears that if I get hit by his gravity bomb, I have to switch weapons.
Good money for you. This is what I need.
Let's give it to him, baby. Oh, yeah. Do we get a little more?
I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head. Now, if you don't call that family, I don't know what is. And now,
Yeah, Fontaine is a pretty underwhelming boss in many respects. Like, I get the nice short burst of action thing going on, but that's all it's got. I assume that this is, like, crazy shit on hard mode, but on normal, I'm gonna give that a thumbs down. Atlas, you was all talk. By Atlas, I mean Fontaine. Same dude.
They offered you this city. And you refused it. And what did you do instead?
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Alan. There should be another
I've
form.
come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance. A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know. a family.
Yeah, admittedly... Oh, wow, we just get kicked right back to the menu. No credits sequence or anything. We can... I'll roll the credits from the menu, but that is a little... I forgot that! It makes this game feel so cheap. Classic. Classic BioShock. Ken Levine, you are a little big for your britches, but shoutouts nonetheless. This game is fun. I love the original BioShock. Let me roll the credits so I can do a bit of an outro and we still get a bit of a credit sequence. As I suddenly go into watermelon seed spitting mode. I'm a Yoshi in World 3. I'm having a bit of a moment. I love this game, even though I kind of feel that the parts after you defeat Andrew Ryan are a little bit undercooked. But the rest of the game, it's a lot of fun. The idea of giving you all of that different kinds of choices and stuff to fight enemies with. I mean, I know they kind of undermine it a little bit here and there, but I still think that that's really cool. And I've said this before, but that's a big part of why BioShock Infinite kind of breaks my heart, is because you don't really get the option to do much with that. It's kind of taken away from you. Very, very sad. But if Alan wants to do this game, I will probably see to trying out the rest of the franchise on stream at some point. And by trying out, I mean playing through. I actually have not beaten BioShock 2. I don't remember if I ever said that or not, but I got very, very tired out of it at some point, and dealing with the fact that it still had games for Windows integration back then on PC via Steam, I was very upset about that because, well, 2 layers of DRM? Are you fucking kidding me? That's a little bit annoying. However, I did find a lot of the gameplay to be pretty fun in BioShock 2. BioShock 1, obviously, I've kind of already given my opinion on. And BioShock Infinite, well, it's a lot of mistakes. It's fun outside of the series that it's in, though. Like, if it wasn't a BioShock game, if they'd attached another name to it, like if it had been like Steam Shock or something, I would probably have really loved BioShock Infinite. And I mean, I would have thought that some of it was a little I don't want to say heavy-handed, because that's not necessarily true either. I didn't think that a lot of the point was made very well, and it spent a lot of time talking loud and saying nothing. And I'm sure that some people are going to be like, dude, how can you say that? And, well, exactly like that. That's how. So I think at some point I will definitely stream 2 and Infinite, but it's definitely not going to be the next game that I do. I do very much want to get back to Uranium. And whatever game we play next, it will be on Thursday at the soonest. I just kind of have to wait around and decide what I'm going to do with that. I could give my full opinions on this game because I think they're a little bit lengthy to pin down. Shoutouts to Venom Team. You guys have a very silly name. You guys sure you're not supposed to be doing Call of Duty? I suppose I could do my full opinions of this as a video at some point, but in terms of the video stuff that I want to do on YouTube, which I should link my regular video channel, my regular YouTube video channel in the thing down there in my stream sometime later. I at least remember to put up the one where I put all the stream archives, so that's a start. But I think I'm a little bit booked with those for a while, because I'm trying to get back to, well, catching up to the videos that I wanted to do this year and get back to a monthly schedule for that, so it would be a while before I did a full video on BioShock. as a series or as a single game. But I think that would probably be a better place to put all of it. Overall, thank you all very much for watching this stream and doing everything else you do here. It's been a lot of fun. I sadly cannot just be like... I would feel like a bit of an asshole being like, oh yeah, you guys go in my special thanks section. Not to be like, oh, that's the diminished part, but nobody really reads this stuff very much. Except the one time I did, and it was for Borderlands, and I saw Randy Pitchford putting your mom in the special thanks. Literally just the phrase, your mom. And man, that really bore out. He's... Randy Pitchford is still an unfunny asshole. Who would have guessed, right? Guy's been, like, getting in fist fights and shit. He actually... Like, wow. Randy Pitchford, what a human being, am I right? So, short stream tonight, but thank you all so much for all of this. I'm sorry I couldn't do a perfect run for the escort mission, but shoutouts to that being harder than the final boss. Each and every one of you has a lot of value to me. Let's get one last audio glitch in. As I say, thank you very much. And on Thursday, we will see a game that is not this, is all I can tell you for the moment. Until then, like, if anybody wants to throw suggestions at me, also keep in mind that there's that document down there. There's a document down in my Twitch description which has a couple of games listed that I want to try out between both terrible games and good sounding games. You used us, Skinner! You used us! Ah, classic fumbles from Groundskeeper Willie. Unfortunately, I don't have it in me to do that full accent. I can approximate some voices, but I can't quite pull any of them off. I'd really like to do a better Frank Fontaine, but I just don't have it in me. I at least think I've got the pace down right. This is going into overtime a little bit heavier than I meant to. Also, I'd like to give a shout out specifically to Tavir Tapir. I don't know if he's in here, but I've known that guy for a good 10 years. And I told him back when we played Final Fantasy 13 together, because I was playing it without sound, that in the back of my head, I kind of imagined Sid Raines sounds a little bit like Frank Fontaine. And hopefully now you get the point, because I know you never wanted to play it because you were not a big fan of that surgery area. And I can't say I blame you for that sometimes. Good night, folks. Before I keep rambling anymore, good night.